Alright, as you can see, my current archery target has really shot up and it's time to replace it, but going out and buying a large 36 or 48 inch commercial type archery target can get expensive. So I'm going to show you how you can build your own DIY archery target on a budget. And as with any well-engineered project, it always starts with good plans. So I've got the plans here all drawn out. Be sure and go look for the article on elk101.com about the DIY archery target, and you'll be able to download these plans and the material list to be able to build your own target at home. So we're going to jump right in and go ahead and start cutting the boards and putting the target together, and I'm going to walk you through step by step how to build your own DIY archery target.
This target consists of a simple frame made of 1x2s and secured together with OSB. The inside of the target is filled with plastic, then encased with cardboard, before wrapping the target with the final outer layer of outdoor tarp.
So we'll just start out here measuring each of the 1x2s that will be used for the frame of the target. In this case, we'll be building a 36 inch target, so we'll need 8 36 inch 1x2s. The 36 inch 1x2s will then be chamfered at 45 degrees on each end. So now that we have the 1x2s all cut for the frame, we'll go ahead and assemble them. We'll make sure that the frame is square. We'll attach the cross members to the frame to give the target its depth, and then we'll cut the OSB to be able to wrap around the outer side of the target to give it even more rigidity.
Using a flat, solid surface to ensure that the frame is square, I tack the 1x2s together to build the face of the frame. It's important to make sure that the frame of the target is square. This can be verified by measuring diagonally across the target in both directions, and the diagonal measurement across the target in both directions should be equal. To tack the frame of the target together, I'm using 18 gauge 1 1/4 inch brad nails. Then I repeat the process for the back side of the frame. With both faces of the frame assembled, I attach the cross supports. In this case, I'm using 15 inch 1x2s to give me a total depth of 16 inches on the target. In addition to the 4 15 inch cross supports, I also attach 2 15 inch 1x2s for attaching handles for carrying and moving the target. The next step is cutting the 4 sheets of OSB that will be used to support the outer edges of the target. This OSB attached to the outer edge of the target provides rigidity and helps keep the internal components of the target compacted. To attach the OSB to the outer edge of the target frame, I'm using 1 inch wood screws. To increase the rigidity of the target and to ensure that it lasts for years of use, I also cut small triangles of OSB to attach in each corner of the target.
All right, so with the frame now built, you can see it's super rigid, it's not going anywhere, super lightweight still, and we're ready to flip it over. I'm going to put a couple screws just along the cross beams that we're using for the handles, and then we're going to be able to put some cardboard on the back side and start stuffing it with the plastic.
With the frame now complete, I attach cardboard to the back face of the target. Then, turning the target over, I stuff the inside of the target with the plastic sheeting. For the internal material of the target, any kind of plastic product will work. Shrink wrap, shipping plastic, or standard 4mm sheet plastic will all work when stuffed and compressed inside the target. You want to make sure the plastic is really compacted inside the target, with several inches sticking out the front face of the target. Once you've stuffed as much plastic as you can inside the target, take the second piece of cardboard and staple it to the face of the target to really compact the plastic. With the plastic compacted tightly inside the target and cardboard holding it in place, wrap all the edges of the target with the outdoor tarp and use a staple gun to secure the tarp to the target.
All right, well, here's the finished product. We've got a 36 inch by 36 inch by 17 inch thick, awesome target. I've got about $15 in the tarp. I've got about $6 in 1x2s. I've got about $15 in the plastic that goes into it, and then about 12 bucks in a sheet of OSB. So for under $50, you can make this awesome archery target. It's going to last you a long time. A couple of the last things that I'll do is I'll go around and I'll put staples right along the edge. I'll take a staple gun, staple the edges, really pull that tarp tight. I'll also take a couple like 1-inch nylon straps right here where I put the cross beams in there for the handles. Makes it real easy just to grab onto and lift it and move it. And then the last thing I'll do is just take and spray paint some black dots on the front, and you're all set. And now for the real test. So as you can see, this little DIY archery target is going to last you for a lot of shots. For more tips and tactics and information related to elk and elk hunting, be sure to visit elk101.com. And while you're there, check out the University of Elk Hunting online course and use the discount code YouTube to save $10 when you sign up.